Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick Forever Red candle from Bath & Body Works, and oh my god, I'm so jazzed. This finally exists in a 3-wick candle, like wow. So I pretty much said all my thoughts in the haul video, but Forever Red came out originally in 2012 with the most extravagant, over-the-top marketing, was supposed to be one of their luxurious fragrances ever, and all this kind of stuff. So I have very much almost a nostalgic bias to it, to be completely honest, in the sense that maybe the reason I like this fragrance so much is I guess because there's a nostalgic aspect to it. But I think even beside that, I just really do just enjoy the fragrance on its own. So I don't want to discount it too much. But in any case, so yes, it was a fragrance that was around for a while, but then we only got a 7-ounce single wick candle the first year, and I was like, well, what the heck is this? Who wants a useless single wick? And then we've never really gotten a 3-wick until this very moment, and I'm just so jazzed to finally see Forever Red in a 3-wick, and so here we have it. I don't think this is officially out yet, but I was able to grab it early. And so yeah, here we go. So the notes on this read: fiery pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla rum, and oak wood. And then also let me read you the original top, middle, and dry notes from the original release, which reads: fiery pomegranate, rare French peach, luminous apple, red peony, night marigold, red osmanthus, rich vanilla rum, velvety marshmallow, and oak wood. So yeah, oh my god, I love this. This is all I've been burning the past few days. This is on its third burn at this point, and I've just been going to town with it, and it's just exquisite. I just freaking love it. It's just a very, I would almost say a timeless, very elegant fragrance. And it has this beautiful, velvety, almost creamy, silky quality to it that I really enjoy. And it has a very nice blend of both a fruitiness that you kind of associate with Bath and Body Works, but also a very pretty and rich and deep floralcy and perfumey quality to it that I really enjoy. So what you get first and foremost is definitely this sort of velvety sweetness, almost in the same way you would get a velvety peach. I would say maybe pomegranate and peach definitely makes sense, but I would even say apple in there too. There's just a sweet sort of almost creaminess to the fruit note that I really enjoy, but it's not overly fruity or harsh or bright or synthetic like gingham comes off, not at all like that. It's a very nice, almost a more subtle fruit note that sort of melts into the sort of floral and perfume notes. And then what you get is a very pretty sort of deep, robust, almost sophisticated vanilla type fragrance that does really combine with that sort of velvety marshmallow that they call out. And it kind of is paired with a perfuminess that definitely smells, I guess, like a peony. I wouldn't quite say rosy, but oftentimes peonies do kind of share similarities to a rose quality. But it just, I guess, blends so nicely with that sort of velvety vanilla marshmallow note, that it just all wrapped together in this very beautiful, elegant. It does kind of smell upscale, and I just really enjoy it. It is kind of a very classic, traditional department store perfume is the best way to describe it outside of breaking down the notes. It's kind of hard to describe exactly what you're smelling here because it's a perfume fragrance rather than this is a chocolate chip cookie. So I would say in general terms, it kind of smells like a very velvety, smooth, sophisticated sort of department store perfume is the best way I can describe this in a layman's terms. And that's pretty much how this comes off as, but I really enjoy it. Once again, the blend of the velvety, smooth creaminess of the vanilla mixing in with the velvety fruits and then that beautiful floralcy of the perfume component, it just comes together really nicely. And I've always really enjoyed it. It's just smooth and elegant and just smells luxurious, but it's not so overly heavy, let's say blush amber and peony can almost have that sort of sharp intensity and that really strong floral quality to it. This is just a little bit more subtle and smooth and more pleasant, I think, to my nose. And I can't really compare it to anything else. Gingham, for example, just way more fruity and kind of has that synthetic bright fruit quality to it that I really don't enjoy. Into the Night is more, I would say, quote unquote, mature and powdery and even darker than this is, that I can't really compare it exactly to any other Bath and Body Works fragrance. And perhaps that is the reason why I do enjoy it, is that it does stand on its own as a different fragrance that doesn't seem like another rehash, in the sense that Open Sky and Butterfly and Poppy all kind of smelled so incredibly similar. This stands on its own as Forever Red, and I just really enjoy it for that. So yeah, of course, once again, I have a very nostalgic quality to this fragrance from when it first came out because it was early on in my Bath and Body Works fandom. But I'm just glad that the fragrance has finally made it to 3-wick. And I would say, comparing it to the 2012 body care, of course, the applications are different between body care or fine fragrance and candles, so they're not going to perform exactly like a 1-to-1 ratio. But the fragrance is definitely close enough. It's not quite as robust as that very first like perfume and shower gel from 2012, but it is on par with like kind of like the duplication or the reproduction that we got from, I think, like the 2018 and beyond points, where they weren't quite as deep, but it still retains enough of the character of the original Forever Red that when you go and burn this, you recognize it as Forever Red, and it's like good enough. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the fragrance. Let me go into the performance. This is a third burn. It has just the plain white wax, and it has the sort of thick rope-like wicks, but it's actually like a size smaller than the usual thick rope-like wicks. So they're actually a little bit thinner or skinnier. So as a result, it doesn't like soot and billow and like get all black and murky and stuff. It actually has a little bit more of a manageable and slower burn, which I actually enjoy because I can just like keep it going for a while without having to worry about the usual trimming and the excessive sooting and the black swirliness. So we're good to go on the performance. As for the throw, I would say it's just very medium. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if it was stronger, especially because the original version was just so robust and so potent. And like the shower gel, like it would like really linger on your skin for a while. That this fragrance just has a robustness to the quality of the fragrance, that I feel like this could actually be stronger and I would like it more, but I can still smell it and it's still pleasant. And because I guess it's not so like knock you out strong, like let's say Blush Amber and Peony or Into the Night, where it like almost gets sort of suffocating and like almost too powdery and intense in a perfumey kind of way, maybe this is actually a little bit more palatable and pleasant. So I guess I'm kind of okay with the throw on this. I would have put it at just like 5 to a 6. It's like not as strong as some of their, you know, really heavy hitting fragrances, but it's not unscented like a Vanilla Bean Noel. It just really hovers in the medium range. I can smell it in my open concept area, like to a 5, and I would say if I put it in a smaller enclosed like bedroom or something, I would say maybe up to a 6. But it's pleasant and it's very present. So that's pretty much all I can say about the throw on this. Overall, total repurchase, such a bummer still about this cheap ass label. I mean, just complete disrespect to Forever Red, especially because it was marketed as one of their most luxurious fragrances. To see it demoted with a plain silver lid, $24.95 with a sticker label, not even wraparound, is plain white wax and no frills. Ugh. Yeah, but I mean, the fragrance is still so divine and delicious, and because it's performing fine, I really can't knock it. And to finally have a 3-wick Forever Red is really awesome and juicy that I'm really enjoying it. 2 thumbs up, definite repurchase for me. I don't really know when this is gonna come out. There was rumors that it would come out with the 10.95 sale this weekend, but I'm not really sure. But in any case, next time it is out and it's on a candle sale, I will for sure pick this one up. And I just really, this feels like one of those like weird limited one-off type of releases. So like if you like this candle, I would kind of just stock up on it and get it now, because I just don't know if this is going to be in regular rotation or anything like that. So I'll definitely get at least 1 to possibly 2 more. It's just fun to collect the signature fragrances, but then to finally get one that's like a old school fragrance that's never been out in a 3-wick just makes it even more collectible and juicy. That totally here for it. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.